In this video I will tell you how to get rid of whiteflies. Cabbage suffers from this pest very much. Leaves are deformed, and development slows down. Failure to control this pest can result in crop damage, reduced yield, or total crop loss. It's a Sprouted Seeds YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. On the undersides of leaves, whiteflies are frequently observed in big clusters. These are tiny, moth-like insects with yellowish bodies and powdery white wings. Whiteflies suck the sap from plant tissues, which weakens their growth and development. As a result, the leaves begin to turn yellow and eventually fall off the plant completely. Additionally, whiteflies secrete something that draws in ants and the fungus that causes sooty mold. Because the secretion is high in sugars, ants adore it and will defend the whitefly population to guarantee a steady supply of food for themselves. Sooty mold fungus grows on honeydew deposits produced by the whitefly. This fungus prevents sunlight from reaching leaves, which stunts or even kills the plant tissues beneath it. How to prevent whiteflies? 1. The presence of natural predators will keep the population of whiteflies from ever taking off. Avoid using insecticides as a result. Among the many helpful insects that can manage a whitefly population are ladybugs, spiders, green lacewing larvae, and dragonflies. Still, another natural predator is the hummingbird. Consider making an environment that will be hummingbirds, dragonflies, and damselflies. 2. Certain plants, such as geraniums, petunias, and marigolds, have natural fragrances and oils that deter whiteflies. If you already have whitefly-prone plants in your garden, you might want to use one of these resistant varieties close by as a deterrent. For example, planting tomatoes next to basil can repel whiteflies from both plants due to the natural oils in basil leaves. 3. Mulch early in the season with aluminum reflective mulch, especially around tomatoes and peppers. The reflective mulch makes it challenging for whiteflies to find their preferred host plants. How to get rid of whiteflies? 1. You can start with blasting whiteflies with your watering hose or a spray bottle. This will cause them to scatter and will dislodge nymphs and eggs to some extent. 2. Use a mix of water and dish soap. 3. You can carefully remove them from your plants every few days by using a handheld vacuum. This eliminates adults as well as nymphs. Just be careful not to empty your vacuum's bag into a home's trash can afterwards. 4. Spread out petroleum jelly-coated yellow index cards to keep an eye out for whiteflies, particularly in areas where crops of tomatoes, peppers, sweet potatoes, or cabbage are grown. Spreading a mixture of dish soap and petroleum jelly on tiny boards coated in a vivid yellow paint is sufficiently sticky to attract tiny whiteflies. The yellow hue appears to whiteflies as a mass of fresh foliage. The bugs are drawn to the cards, become trapped in the jelly, and eventually perish. 5. Neem oil is an excellent natural remedy for controlling whiteflies. It works by disrupting the growth and development of pests like whiteflies. Neem oil also has insecticidal properties that kill pests on contact. Mix 1 tablespoon of neem oil with 1 quart of water in a spray bottle to use neem oil in your garden. Shake well before spraying it onto infected plants thoroughly. Reapply every 7 days until the infestation is under control. 6. Think about applying insecticidal soap to the leaves of your plants, making sure to follow the instructions on the container. Don't forget to mist the leaf undersides as well. Follow up 2 or 3 times, as necessary. Spray the plants in the evening. If you do it during the day, the insecticide will evaporate under the rays of the midday sun. Plus, spraying in the evening allows you to avoid accidentally spraying any pollinators or beneficial insects. Don't be afraid to try chemical control solutions like pyrethrin-based insecticides or insecticidal soap if natural remedies don't work. Remember to monitor your plants, especially during the warmer months, regularly, and take action at the first sign of these tiny pests.